One of the chapters of my new book, Dissociation Made Simple, is called Dissociation is Not a Dirty Word. It is the reason so many of us are here. It is the reason so many of us have survived, and it's the reason that so many of us can continue to cope. So can dissociation be maladaptive, unhelpful, problematic? For sure. And we will be exploring that idea later in this module as we listen to the voices of more trauma survivors. Many of these survivors speak to how dissociation has been both helpful for them and certainly unhelpful or maladaptive in their journeys. And sometimes it can be both, depending on the context. A story that I like to share from my own life and recovery journey is when I first got sober and was working with my mentor. She helped me to see that growing up as a kid in a dysfunctional environment, daydreaming, dissociating was what I needed to stay alive. At a certain point, especially as I crossed this threshold into adulthood and needing to interact more with reality, the daydreaming became problematic for me. It was something that promoted more unhelpful dissociation and eventually addiction. Now, has recovery for me meant that I've had to let go of daydreaming altogether? Absolutely not. It's the source of so much of my creativity and wonder. But what recovery has meant is learning how to do an evaluation or at least some kind of inventory around when am I dissociating helpfully or adaptively and when is it maladaptive. And in a later module, I will guide you through an exercise that helps us do that same exploration.